dear friends, students, learners, today I will talk about National Mission on Libraries. I think some of you have heard of National Mission on Libraries. So, National Mission on Libraries, it has been, its objective is to revamp and modernize the library sector. So, to set up standards for qualitative improvement of services, to prepare national policy on library information systems of India, and this to prepare long term plan and strategies for development of the library sector, including conceptualization and approval of projects and preparation of a national policy on library and information systems for India. This is National Mission on Libraries is created to interact with the state governments on all library matters, especially on public library matters. So, Ministry of Culture formulated the schemes on 5th May 2012 under the National Mission on Libraries, and this was a setup of the National Knowledge Network they have suggested for this purpose, and after that the ministry has created this project. This is for upgradation of the libraries, providing services to the public. The Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation was supposed to do the national public library movement in the country under the schemes. So, the new schemes are brought to make the library movement in the country more rigorous. For that purpose, this schemes has got 4 components: the creation of National Virtual Library of India, then setting up of NML National Mission on Libraries Model Libraries, and then qualitative and quantitative survey of libraries and capacity building. What is this creation of National Virtual Library of India? That will come talk later. So, National Mission on Libraries, the execution agency is given the Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation, which is the nodal agency for implementation of administrative, logistic, planning, budgeting purposes, and has been entrusted the following activities, except the above one. National Virtual Library of India is being entrusted to somebody else. I will come later on. This is an upgradation of existing libraries and setting up of model libraries, then capacity building, and then survey of libraries. To model libraries to benefit of the states, for states to set up of NML Model Libraries would develop 6 libraries under the Ministry of Culture. So, first of all, upgradation of consist of the what is the upgradation of libraries and the creation of the model libraries, that is one of the schemes of the National Mission on Libraries. Under the schemes, 6 libraries under the Ministry of Cultures are supposed to be upgraded, which is that one of the library is a model library, National Library, then CSL Central Secretariat Library, Tanjavur Library, Connemara Library, Khodabox Library, and then 35 state central libraries in the country, then 35 district libraries. These district libraries have been selected by the State Library Planning Committee from the state government, and their recommendation they send to the National Mission on Libraries, and accordingly this national libraries have been is decided that which district libraries will be taken up. Then the model libraries of benefit of the states. In addition to this 70 model libraries, the states 629 district libraries across the states would provide a network connectivity. This is also decided the National Knowledge Network NKN will be given connectivity to all 629 district libraries throughout the country. The libraries in the states are selected in consultation with the state library authorities. There is a State Library Planning Committee, they decide that which library will be taken up, because all of us know that library is a state subject. So, without the consultation of the states, the library setup cannot be taken care of. Then NML Model Libraries benefit for the states. What are the benefits the states will get? The National Mission on Libraries under the schemes is given financial assistance in kind, either directly financially given or financially assistance in kind. Technical assistance under the scheme will be available for the state central libraries and district libraries, whether directly administered or aided or run by the state government or union territories. The administration on matching basis. So, these schemes are on matching basis. This matching basis means the 75% of the fund will be provided by the NML National Mission on Libraries, and the 25% of the fund has to be borne by the each state government. But 90% of the central share and 10% of central share only for the northeast country states. Northeastern states, the ratio is 90:10, it is always there and it will be there. Then NML Model Libraries key focus is the upgradation of the infrastructure. First of all, if you go to the all state central libraries, it has got a huge collections, huge facilities, everything is available, but we need to upgrade their infrastructure. Why we need to upgrade the infrastructure? Because better accessibility. So, if everybody is having a digitized resources, then country can have a digitized resource access. So, that is why upgradation of infrastructure is a most key part. So, if in the government of India has taken up digital India, creation of the digital India. So, if we want to access the digital resources, we need to create the upgradation of the infrastructure of that particular library. Then upgradation of technology and modernization. So, infrastructure is the technology infrastructure you have to improve, you have to improve the modernization. Then the upgradation of services, because why we are making the library upgradation? Because the ultimate objective of the library, I was always telling that service to the user, because user is the most important part, play an important role in a library services. So, until and unless users are satisfied, the library cannot run. So, that is why services part is making care of. Then creation of facilities for specially able groups. So, there can be a able group of blind people are there, then disabled people are there. So, different walks of life, because they are the also backbone of our society. So, we need to help them. So, we are also creating different facilities for the Braille library. Then procurement of reading resources to meet these local needs. Then advocacy and outreach program, because once we are doing the modernization of the library, and then we need to inculcate the reading habits amongst the user, because all of us know that the now it is irritating this user's habit, reading habit. We always tell that the students do not want to read because they have got a different kinds of pressure. So, that is why the reading habit is being changed, but until and unless we read the book, and the reading does not start from the student level, it is not so easy to inculcate in later stage. So, it has to start from the younger age. So, that is what we are connecting outreach programs and advocacy programs we have been taken up. Then step 2, after completion of 1 and 2, then there will be a network connectivity to all libraries through National Knowledge Network. Then once this network's connectivity is established, then these all district libraries will be provided subscription of e-journals and e-books services for their state central libraries or district libraries. So, NML Model Libraries, the maximum extent of assistance is upgradation of infrastructure. In case of Ministry of Culture libraries, it is a 5 crores. If it is for the state central library, it is 1 crore. If it is a district library, then it is a. So, this infrastructure means they can renovate their library, they can the different places for the disabled persons, they can make a ramp, they can make a different corners. So, all this civil work, upgradation of infrastructure, mostly the civil work part is being taken care of. Then furniture, they can have a modern furniture, modern library can have a modern furniture, because the aesthetics amenities in the library is more important part in the library field, because if we go to the library and the libraries are, if you find the students, if you go to the library and if you find there are a lot of dust in the library, so you will not able to enjoy the reading in the book. So, that should be a good ambience. The good ambience creation is one of the most important part in this National Mission on Libraries. So, that is why upgradation of infrastructure is one of the important key factors. Then upgradation of technology and modernization of service. For that, for MOC libraries, we are providing under the National Mission on Libraries 2 crores, and then for the state central libraries, it is provided 1 crore, and then for the district libraries, it is provided 30 lakhs. Then creation under this upgradation of modernization of services, what they can do, the retro conversion of their data, they can use buy new software. We are try to give the open source software, and then they want to digitize this material. All these digitized resources can be accessed. So all this upgradation of infrastructure, technology, modernization services we are assisting. Then creation of facilities of specially able persons. For that, the Ministry of Cultural Libraries under the National Mission Schemes, we are providing 20 lakhs rupees. Then for the state central libraries, it is provided 20 lakhs rupees, and for the district libraries, it is 5 lakhs rupees. Then procurement of the reading resources to meet the local need and advocacy and outreach program. So that's what we are telling, that we are promoting this outreach program, workshop, seminars, conferences to inculcate the reading habits. So for that, for the MOC libraries, we are providing around 4.20 lakhs, and for the state central libraries yearly provided 3 lakhs, and for the district libraries it is provided 2 lakhs. So now at present in the under National Mission on Libraries till date, we have received the proposal from Andhra Pradesh 2 libraries, Arunachal Pradesh 2 libraries, Assam 2 libraries, Chhattisgarh 2 libraries. 2 libraries means 1 state central library, 1 district library. Then Goa, then Gujarat, then Karnataka, Kerala we have received 1 proposal, Manipur we have received 2 proposals, then Mizoram we have received 2 proposals, Nagaland we have received 2 proposals, Odisha 2, Rajasthan 2, Tamil Nadu 2, Telangana 2, Tripura 2, Uttar Pradesh 2, West Bengal 2, Pondicherry 2, and total 36. So total 36 projects have been approved, and these libraries are already under the renovation of National Model Libraries. Then proposals were yet to be received from the Madhya Pradesh, Sikkim, and then proposal under process actually Madhya Pradesh and Sikkim, and yet to be received from Bihar, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Andaman Nicobar, Daman and Diu, Lakshadweep, Delhi, National Capital Territory. So all these states we need to have a proposal for this National Model Libraries. Then quantitative and quantitative survey of libraries. So why do we need to survey of the libraries? Because under the National Mission on Libraries, they have proposed that country more than 34,000 public libraries are there. Apart from that, there are different kinds of libraries are there, more than 1 lakh libraries all over India is available. So we need to know what is the status of the library in each state, whether they have a library professionals, whether the collections, what kind of collections they are available there, what kind of rare books are available. So for that particular, the National Mission on Libraries have taken a scheme called the Quantitative and Qualitative Survey, and this survey was collect the information on various aspects of the libraries such as infrastructure, staff, services, usage, collection, etc., etc. Different array of parameters are available for this purpose. Then information will be collected using a questionnaire and surveyor visiting and talking with the library in charge. Under this survey scheme also, you know that we are surveying to the user, individual user, because why the individual user survey is also taken care of? Because user will be able to tell us that what kind of resources they need and what kind of facility they need, what kind of infrastructure they need. So that's what the individual 7,000 users are also taken care of for the survey purpose. This quantitative survey expected to show the current status of the public library systems in the country. So through this survey, we are hoping that the survey is under process. More than already 4,500 library survey is being completed. So our results are coming. So we will find out, we will able to know that what kind of services is required for this particular purpose, and then further survey is required, we will be taking care of that further survey also. The quality survey is expected to reveal the strength and weakness of the existing public libraries and perception of the citizen towards the libraries. That is the most important, because we are telling that reading libraries are recessing. So that is what user perspective is the most important for the libraries, because user is the most important part in the library system. Then another number 4 point is a capacity building. This capacity building, why the capacity building? Capacity building means the training and training of the personnel. So, this two objective is there to contribute towards overall development of library personnel through training and workshops, to develop online training modules, tutorials and e-learning modules for libraries. Why this capacity building is required? Because if we see in the 34,000 public libraries all over India, and out of which maybe around 3,000 or 4,000 public libraries, the state government run libraries are there. So, all these libraries do not have a manpower. Some people having there are libraries which having a huge good manpower, but there are some libraries where the manpower is not that much trained. So, and then we are creating model libraries. So, if we create a model libraries, the people should able to use that libraries, and if we want to provide the services from the libraries, our manpower has to be trained. Until unless we have trained the manpower, we will not able to provide the services. So, that is why the most important part we have taken care of the training the trainers. So, to develop expertise in the library personnel, the requisite managerial, analytical, decision making, planning skills. So, we have developed 3 level of manpower, learners, then middle level, then higher level. So, then train the trainers. So, we will create a train the trainers, and then the trainers will ultimately train the lower level manpower. So, that will be a manpower team will be created, so that all the services in the manpower could be provided in the country in a very fashion manner. So, to develop the expertise, to get the staff trained in accessing online resources, because there are resources, I mean, we are modernizing the library, online resources are added in the library. So, ICT applications are there, you are adding national knowledge network. So, all these resources, if you want to use it, the library professionals, you are using the Braille library. So, Braille library different online resources are available. So, these kind of resources has to be used, then properly used and usage, then the library personnel need to be trained properly. So, that is why you have taken the one important very aspect for the train the library professionals. Training are organized in English, Hindi, and it will be later on in a different vernacular languages. In some places, because training are conducted in different places, so we also try to conduct the training in different languages, but it is very difficult to conduct the training in particular languages, because in a training composition the participants who are coming from all over states, and say for the 4-5 states personnel are coming in one training batch of 35 students. So, if they are coming, and then if we are giving a training, say there are students are coming Bengali, English, then Bengali, Hindi, English, then Telugu, Tamil, Kannada. So, if we give 5 languages, if we start giving training in a one batch, then the training will not be finished, because if we want to translate in each language, it will not be possible. So, later on what we want to do, that whatever the training material we will produce, that can be translated in the different languages, so that the trainers who learn there through English, and then when they go back, they can practice and they can learn through that individual languages. So, that is also one of the target in this. The library professionals working in all categories of public libraries under the central governments and state governments and union territories are covered under this scheme. Then library information professionals and library staffs from the state public libraries and libraries under MOC are to be trained. Training programs under schemes already started from 14/12/2015, and already 5 batches were 120 times was completed. Now already again the 9th, 7th batches trainings are also going on, already participate in the training program. Then librarians from Uttar Pradesh. So, I just recently told you why the different languages and the course material is not possible for us to train, because the librarians coming from Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Goa, National Library, Central Reference Library, Central Secretariat Library, Delhi Public Library and Nehru Memorial Library, RRF, all these places the people are participating in this training program, and 250 participants have already trained, and we have received application from the Tripura, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, West Bengal, Odisha, Pondicherry, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. So, all these places we are getting the request for the training program. So, every batch we are providing 35 students in every batch training, and this we are keeping the ready before the training program. We are organizing this training program with in consultation with in association with the InfluNet, and the most of the will be training program with other organizations also. Then these are the three components what I have just described. The one is the model library, capacity building and survey of libraries. These three components are given entrusted to the Raja Rammohan Roy Library Foundation to implement these three programs, and we are trying our best through the Raja Rammohan Library Foundation to provide these three components. Then the first after this training program, this under these schemes, another most important major scheme is National Virtual Library of India. Its objective is to empower people with right information in right time to create knowledge society. So, to ensure preservation of digital content for the posterity. See, in this National Virtual Library, we are going to go for LAMP architecture. What is a LAMP architecture? Means libraries, archives, museums, preservation. These four components we are taking care of in this entire National Virtual Library proposal. So, this National Virtual Library what is provide access to information to everyone. Then content development, digital resources to be identified and sourced. Then organizational of digital resources using standard tools and techniques. Then facilities of multilingual information resources collection. The most important part of the digital library, National Virtual Library of India, that every resources available in all libraries, 34,000 public libraries will be available in one platform. So, we are trying to develop a particular one software through by maybe open source software Koha, so that every library 34,000 public libraries resources are available in a one platform, and if one particular library is digitized their one particular library is digitized the resources, that digitized material can be available, now need not to digitize by other person. One particular library catalog is made, then with the use of Z39.50 catalog the server, the people can download that particular catalog. So, copy cataloging is benefited. So, that is why that is we are going. Then content development, digital resources to be identified and sourced, organization of digital resources using standard tools and techniques, because what kind of standard tools and techniques? The enormous of standards are available in a Mark 21 and the Dublin Code, metadata, because we need to have a different standard, because we are doing libraries, archives and museums. So, all entire museums 3D objects will be available through this National Virtual Library of India. So, if anybody wants to go to museum, and if you go to museum, if he wants to see that particular museum, he can click that particular museum, he will be able to know that what is available in that particular museum. And then if somebody wants to read on that particular museum, what kind of books are available in which library, that also will be available to link to them. If the person wants to know how to preserve that museum, that also books also will be available. So, it is a one platform where all kind of information will be available in a one platform. So, these facilities of multilingual information, because India is a vast country, I told you that we have a different kinds of languages. All these languages is the most different and important languages, because we have a huge resources are available in a different languages. So, and you know that Sahitya Academy, National Book Trust, they are already translating the different books in the different languages. Say one book is translated in different languages. So, language is most important part of this. Even the Rabindranath Tagore's books were published in different languages. So, that is why the different languages, multilingual information resource collection is most important, and we are trying to develop one particular software where we should able to put our input for the keywords, and then through this we will be able to culminate these resources. Then NVLA will host digital books, Union Catalogue of Libraries of Museums, Artifacts, Union Catalogue of Libraries of 34,000 public libraries. Apart from that, all other libraries also will be on this board. Then digitized museum objects, archival materials, other socio-cultural materials of the resources, etc. Then we are already know that shift is happening, because whole library is moving in a different era. So, shift is happening. If we see that the resources generation of print journals and online journals is going up. See, if we can see, the print journal resources are diminishing. So, day by day there is a diminishing, and online resources are going up. That is the American Library Association, there is a report in 2010. And we can see that information overload. Why information overload? Because it is a Twitter, Yahoo, what not is available in this information overload, and WhatsApp. So, all this information overload, how we control that information. So, too much of information. So, you can see that books are scattered in everywhere, either book available in the books, newspapers, Twitter, information, and every walks of life there is information are available. So, is as bad as too little. So, when there was a resource crunch was there, the very little resources access is available. So, it was also difficult. Now, it is also for us difficult, huge number of resources. Huge number of resources available in a different platform. So, if huge number of resources are available in a different platform, to control the resources is really a tough job for any of the librarian. So, by the end of the day, the Google will be having over 3.3 billion of resources. So, how we will access all these resources? So, users badly need. Why they badly need help? Because see, the books and journals are also getting costs are high. So, in one go there are huge resources are available in a different format, but other go it is available in a different skyrocketing high. So, how we survive? Then changing information landscapes, information explosions, rapid growth, change in method of accessing, social nature of information, outreach activities, joined up information systems. Then changing in library services, changes in social interaction. Libraries are becoming interactive, collaborative and participative web space. Changing in service context, libraries are anywhere, anytime entities, and overcoming time and space barrier to accessing information, because people want 24/7 information, because some people read night, some people read daytime. So, changing systems. So, changing systems at level now is available open contents, open source software and open contents. Then changing library systems and futures, virtual contents are available, virtual presence we are available, distributed access, federated searching is most important, because the resources are available in a different platform. So, we need to have a in one platform one search engine. So, no predefined user group, software driven collection, organization and dissemination, and now increasing use of Web 2.0 tools to support participative, collaborative and interactive library systems and services. So, public library landscapes is changing. Is basic literacy, business and career information, commons, community referral, consumer information, cultural awareness, current topics and titles, all these informations are required. Formal learning and support, general information, government information, information literacy, lifelong learning, local history, genealogy, these all are we need. Multilingual document management systems, sophisticated retrieval, elements of description, then access. So, extension of services, community information services, organization of community information resources. I told you the 24/7 is a modes of access. Then regional language based interfaces, then full text digital archives, organize open access resources, cultural objects, rare collections, manuscripts, generic and domain specific metadata, then sophisticated retrieval and full text, and then survival information, citizen information action, then local contents should be available, local contents, Carses basic. So, these are the resources we can show you that is available in different. So, all our amalgamated library are available in one place, and how we go about it. So, this is a software we could develop, and through that software we can have a search engine, and in any language anybody can search and can get these resources. So, public library systems, no national guidance for Mark 21 bibliography code, no linking of bibliographical records, only one operational Z39.50 server. So, no effective organization of community information resources, no community information services. So, no awareness, open access resources. Around 100 million of open access resources are available in this freely content. So, public library science is should be how challenges. No one window search services for cultural objects, rare collection manuscripts are available at present. No implementation of domain specific metadata schemes for non-bibliographical resources. No federated single search engine are available in this place. So, architecture is required, this kind of architecture is required, where different software, different people are in one different places, in one software should be able to inculcate all these resources. That is called the NVLI. We are going to set up this NVLI. So, under these schemes, so students, I would request, please come and see this NVLI and put your information and tell everybody that should participate in the NVLI project, so that the resources base can be developed. Thank you.